Welcome back, my Duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and it is Sunday, and Sunday means the secondary speed duel deck. So, this weekend, I brought to you guys like a Desk Koala, I think I'm saying it right this time, Desk Koala burn deck, and today we will be playing the Winged Dragon of Ra. So, skill card choice, start of the duel, flip it over, we're going to be playing Advent of Ra. So, when you tribute summon the Winged Dragon of Ra, its original attack and defense become the combined original attack and defense of the monsters used to tribute for its summon. Once per turn during your main phase, you can activate one of the following. You may reveal one copy of Winged Dragon of Ra monster in your hand, place it on the bottom of the deck and draw one. And once per duel, you can discard a card and add one, the Winged Dragon of Ra, from your deck to the hand. Now, I do believe that since they put the Winged Dragon of Ra in quotes, it is only the base Winged Dragon of Ra that we can do this with. But, that said, we got you guys a 20-card main deck. We've got the 6 and 6 for the side and extra coming up as well. So let's just get it, right? First and foremost, I'm doing this in alphabetics, so please don't hurt me too much. First card, we're going to run single copy Jinzo. Just traps, not going to be a thing. Good card, great card. Next up, 2 copies. Reactor Slime, because I want this to be part of our tribute fodder. During the main phase, you can activate the effect to summon an additional 2 slime tokens. You cannot normal summon or special summon for the remainder of the turn except Divine Beast monsters. During the battle phase, as a quick effect, you may tribute this card to set 1 Metal Reflect Slime from the hand, deck, or grave, and it may be activated this turn. Each effect is once per turn. Again, it lets us get into a good defensive posture and set up. Next, 3 copies base Winged Dragon. So, this is where the video gets long. Not only is it going to get these stats because of the Advent of Ra, which again, we could play this other ways too. This is just a very fun tech Ra build. This cannot be special summoned, requires 3 tributes to normal summon, may not be set. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. When normal summoned, other cards may not be activated in response. When this card is normal summoned, you may pay life since you only have 100 left, and have this card gain attack and defense equal to the amount of life paid. You can choose to pay life in increments of 1,000, targeting a monster per time and destroy that target. So again, not bad. We can do this basically whenever. The next form of Ra we're going to play is 2 copies Immortal Phoenix. Now, the way this one works, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be summoned by its own effect. If Winged Dragon of Ra is sent from field to grave while this is in the graveyard, special summon this card. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this effect's activation. This card is unaffected by other cards' effects. You may pay 1,000 life points, send a monster on the field to the graveyard. Once per turn during the end phase, send this to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon the one Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere mode from the hand, deck, or graveyard, ignoring its conditions. And this is slowly building the loop. Okay? The last monster you're going to play, 2 copies, Sphere mode. So again, cannot be summoned or special summoned. Requires 3 tributes from either side of the field to normal summon to that side of the field. So, unlike that quick play spell that was in the, was it Slifer and Obelisk structure decks? Or maybe those were actually considered starter decks. The Egyptian God decks. It's not a mix. You got to choose one side or the other. So, if we do give it to this side, it's fine. Then shift control to this card's owners during the end phase of the next turn. Cannot attack. Your opponent cannot target this for attacks or card effects. Since it cannot be targeted for card effects, I also have to assume that this one does not block and protect you from attacks. Similar to, I think it was the Legendary Fisherman with Legendary Ocean. Somebody please errata check that one for me. You can tribute this card to special summon 1 Winged Dragon of Ra from the hand or deck, ignoring conditions, and if you do, its attack and defense are considered 4,000. So this is the big play, is to go from Winged Dragon to Phoenix to Sphere back to Winged Dragon. Seems complicated, but I'll get you there. So we are going to touch a little bit of the tiers. We're going to grab a couple Cosmic Cyclones. I do not like back row. We are going to be using Millennium Revelation. This is the card. This is what's going to get us there. You can send one Divine Beast monster from the hand to the graveyard to add one copy of Monster Reborn from the deck or graveyard to your hand. Straightforward. You can send this face-up card on the from the field to the grave in order to be able to special summon the Winged Dragon of Ra with Monster Reborn, ignoring its summoning conditions. During the end phase of the turn, this effect was activated. You must send the Winged Dragon of Ra you control that was special summoned with Monster Reborn to the graveyard. You can only use each effect once per turn. Now, the move here, and before I do it, 2 copies Monster Reborn. The move here is to be able to play this, to pitch this, to get that, to get this, to then pitch another card to be able to get one of your 3 copies if you don't already have it with the Advent of Ra. To go ahead, do that, get the card. Then during the end phase, it turns into this, which turns into this. And as soon as it's your turn again, goes back into the Winged Dragon of Ra at 4,000. This is going to give you a Winged Dragon of Ra with 4,000 power. It's a little convoluted, but it is 4,000 power without having to pay the life points. And then you still have cards like Reactor Slime and Jinzo and Cosmic Cyclone to help back you up. If you were in a position where you had to pitch the Jinzo, you've got double Monster Reborn. You could get the Monster Reborn and use that to get the Jinzo back. A bunch of different plays. Additionally, it just rounds out. You're going to play a couple copies of Swords. You're going to play a Metal Reflect Slime. It's 20 cards. You want to make it 21. Throw in an MST. Hit the tier 1 limit real quick. Do what you want here. This is the main deck, though, as it sits today as of the video. So go ahead. Quick moment. Pause, screenshot, notes, whatever you got to do. And I'll be right back with the side and extra in just a moment. Now, as usual, my friends, I'm going to give you guys the side deck first and then the extra deck because it obviously ties together. I start the sideboard with a single Galaxy Cyclone. I just like that it's reusable. That's it. Same thing with Lost Wind. We go ahead, we take away the effects and half the stats of a special summon card. Special summon monster is very commonplace. If they play one round of the extra deck while this is in discard, you go ahead and get to set it again, do it again. I like a double Quaking Mirror Force. It definitely helps us set up and stay viable until we're into the Winged Dragon of Ra plays. And double Waking the Dragon, because again, you're probably going to go ahead and target back row, especially once you see things like Quaking Mirror Force. So the whole Quaking Waking makes it feel very, I don't know. It's just like they go hand in hand. And then the extra deck is, of course, the Good Stuff Gang. You play the 6 of your favorite, or the 6 most available of these fusions, and you just move forward with that. So, again, pretty easy to build Winged Dragon deck. Most of these cards, if not all of these cards, were inside of the Speed Duel boxes. So I don't think anything outside of like Waking the Dragon and Arcana Knight, maybe TI's Restrict. Those are the only cards that might be troublesome to get your hands on. It's a very fun Winged Dragon deck. Let me know how you guys like it. If you did enjoy it, if you do want to support the channel, give us a like, comment, sub. Other than that, go out, have a wonderful day. Remember to treat others well. Treat yourself well as well. It's a lot of well. Treat yourself well as well. Yeah, don't forget to treat yourself well. Do good. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. We'll see you guys next video. Later.